Jack Taylor here on NRG with two of the guys from My Forever. Hello.
Hello, how are you doing? You alright, Jack?
I'm great, thanks. And you?
Yeah, we're very well. We've been
after Dave's preempted hello there.
Yeah, I know. I apologise about that. I'm a bit too keen.
Could you do a little name check, say who you are, what you do, and then the rest of the members of the band?
Yeah, well, I am Dave. I play guitar in the band.
And I'm Roy. I'm the lead singer.
And the rest of the guys are James on keys. We have Ben on drums and Glenn on bass guitar.
Yep, no need for surnames there at all.
Apologies about that.
Who needs them?
And who would you say you guys are mainly inspired by?
Currently, there's bands such like the Goo Goo Dolls who inspire me. Johnny Resnick, the lead singer, his writing inspires me. Dashboard Confessional.
Yeah.
A lot of American music. And what about you, Roy?
Musically, I like things like Def Cab for Cutie, Silver Sun Pickups. They're an LA band, they're really awesome. Like things like that really, but I think
we also have influences from like 80s as well, because I think it kind of...
Yeah, we do a little bit of 80s.
There's just loads of influences. We've got a really wide musical taste. So.
Yeah, definitely. Could you tell us a little bit about My Forever Fridays?
Yes, My Forever Fridays.
Yeah, I think, well, the idea originally of My Forever Friday was that we wanted to keep our fans updated with what we do on a weekly basis.
And we want them to be a part of everything we do, because I think that's really important, and we love our fans. So I think My Forever Fridays is like a really, really great way to kind of keep them connected.
Yeah, Dave and I, when we started the band and things like that, we started recording everything we did really, and documentation became a big part of the process of creating things. So we kind of wanted to document stuff as well. So a lot of the times it's really good for us to kind of follow our journey as well as give it back to the fans.
Yeah, definitely. Videos and websites and stuff are now a massive part in being a band. It's not just the music.
Yeah, definitely. We agree on that.
Yeah, it just shows our fans like our side, the side to our character and what we're about as people, as well as like what we're about as musically as well.
Talking about starting the band, how exactly was the band formed?
Me and Roy met, and I won't bore you with all the details of how we met.
There was smoke and it was mysterious. There was a man in a top hat at one point.
But me and Roy met, and we both had a jam and found out that we worked really well together. The first song we wrote was Silk and Butterflies, which was the record of the week last year, which was really awesome. Mm-hmm. Also, from that moment, we created the EP, which is on iTunes now, which is called Silhouettes and Paper Birds. That was recorded by me and Roy. And then last summer, we recruited the full band to emulate that sound live. And that's when we got James, Ben and Glenn in. And then from that moment, it's been a really beautiful journey.
Yeah. Just been doing this kind of thing ever since, winging it, but it's working so far.
And what would you say is the most important part of being in a band?
I think friendship and getting on well with each other is really important, because we spend so much time with each other. You have to be with people that you actually like. It's really important, I think.
Yeah.
Because
it's like a marriage with 4 other people.
Exactly.
That's how I'd put it.
And so, I mean, it helps that we all have the same interests outside of music as well, and that we're just very similar type of people, really.
Yeah, but we, we love being in the band. We can express ourselves musically and connect to people, and just kind of give something back to kind of the world, really.
It's a nice way to just kind of show off a bit, really, and just I just do it purely for attention seeking, really.
There's your word. And to get girls.
I just
How to get a girl? Just say I'm in a band.
Yeah.
No, that's awful.
We you know what? We can't get girls without being in a band, so we have to form this band.
No, that's not true. That is not true at all.
What's been the best venue you've ever played?
Oh, wow, that's a tough one. This year, I'd say. I mean, we played Leeds and Reading Festival last summer.
I think Leeds and Reading will always, for us guys, will be a big deal, because it was sort of the moment where a lot of hard work came together and everything kind of was unionised by this festival, and it was that was an amazing moment. And it was summer and it was great. But I mean, more recently, we played a festival called Ozfest, and it was just great. It was great fun.
Yeah,
we loved it. The crowd were amazing. We played with on the lineup with some big artists, and we're on the main stage, and it's just great.
Just say Ozfest, this year Ozfest, definitely. Yeah.
So far this year Ozfest, we've got lots of big stuff coming up. So
yeah,
awesome. What would you guys say has been your biggest challenge as a band so far?
Oh, biggest challenge.
That's easy, I think. I think just getting, like, obviously Dave and I wrote the record, and just getting it to as a full band sound, and getting to that point
level it is now,
where we can do it justice live, and people go, oh, okay, that was a big challenge for us. We spent weeks and weeks working really, really hard just to emulate that live sound and doing that. So that was a massive challenge for us.
When you're not rehearsing or doing gigs or recording or whatever, what would you guys do to have fun?
Wow, to have fun. We like to have like
Keep it
things
clean.
like, well, Roy lives near the coast, so we always hang out on the beach, and we have, if it's a good weather and stuff like that, we go on, have beach fires and chill out with friends and play the acoustic guitar.
I mean, that's our kind of
Yeah.
way to let off some steam. Just
Road trips as well.
and-
You know, we love road trips, traveling around.
we went skiing like on a ski trip in February.
Yeah.
Was it February or March?
Yeah, February into March with the band.
With the whole band, we all went away to the Alps and did some skiing for a week and just things like that, really. So
Spent half of the week.
good, wholesome fun. That's what we like. We like good, wholesome fun.
Jack Taylor in the studio with Roy and Dave from My Forever. Straight back after this.
She's all laid up in bed with a broken heart. Yeah.
The Script, for the first time, still here in the studio with Roy and Dave from My Forever with a few fan questions, if that's alright.
Yeah,
awesome.
we're gonna love this one.
A little bit.
Now, Emily, she's being very cheeky, asking your favourite song off the new album. Probably can't say that, can you?
Oh, that is cheeky. That is, Emily.
That is cheeky because we're actually not giving away any names.
Yeah, we've been really secretive about everything to do with our next record because we just want to release it and just go boom.
But then again, we are playing a couple of them in our live set at the moment. So I'd say right now the only one we can really say is, I don't know. What do you want to say?
I don't know. It's up to you. You seem to be taking the lead there. Yeah, that's all right.
Tonight We Dance is one of them. There, we're giving a name away now. There's a track called Tonight We Dance.
There you go.
A bit of an NRG exclusive right there.
Yeah.
Shelby Brown asked, what exactly would you do to celebrate a #1 in the UK charts then?
Oh.
I think if we got #1, I like to think that we'd spend the evening with our friends and family, just celebrating, having a good time. But I'm sure
I think
we'd still be working really hard and like not partying too much because we'd be utilising every second of it.
One thing that I think also that we'd do is we'd probably hook up a camera and do a live stream for all our fans so they could be part of that celebration.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we would.
It's down to them, that for all of this, it's down to them because we appreciate them so much, the support they give us and everything. So we'd want them to be part of the celebration.
Exactly, because if we did get to that point, it'd be purely down to them.
Yeah,
That'd been amazing.
Yeah.
So
Nicole asked, if you could perform anywhere in Europe, where would you perform and why?
Oh,
that's a good question.
I'd say
difficult.
One that is difficult. What about?
I'm trying to think of something. I like to perform in Vienna on the big Ferris wheel, the Wine Privata. That'd be awesome. So,
yeah, that's Roy's romantic side coming out.
On the the big Ferris wheel that goes over the Danube. Some nice lights. There you go.
You know what?
Vienna.
My answer's just going to be I'd love to tour Europe. There we go, and just play everywhere.
Yeah, that'll do.
Yeah, just go everywhere.
See, I got brave about it. You just said everywhere. Okay,
Ash wanted to know what band you'd love to tour with.
Oh, me, I'd love to tour with the Goo Goo Dolls because they're one of my favourite bands. What about you, Roy?
I'd love to tour. I know it's so easy to say your favourite band really, but I think for us a really great band to tour would probably be someone like 30 Seconds to Mars. That'd be amazing.
That would be unbelievable.
So
yeah, there we go. We're gonna aim really high.
So Jared Leto, if you're out there, give us a call, please, Jared. It'd be great.
Straight to the top.
Yeah.
Weird thing is, my phone just started ringing. That is weird. That's a little bit strange. Maybe it's him.
Sarah wanted to know the best fan present you've ever got.
Oh, I know this one, hands down.
Yeah, okay.
The cookie.
Yeah, the cookie.
Yeah, I'd say we got made a cookie, like a ginormous cookie, which said.
I believe it was in a love heart.
Yeah, it was in a love heart, and I believe it said, "I love my forever." Yeah,
we harmonised that, and that was quite nice.
Yeah.
That was from one of our fans called Rachel. So
so thank you, Rachel. Yeah, actually, I got to have like a tiny bit of that cookie while
James, our keys player, scoffed the whole cookie. No joke. He ate that whole cookie. I had like one little piece.
We got it, and he sneaked it back into his car.
He was
and
so
then that's the last we saw of it.
That was it. Yeah, he was gone.
Yeah.
At least you got to eat it. I think a lot of bands have health and safety.
I know.
Yeah, not us guys. We live dangerously. We're like, do we eat the cookie? Let's walk on the wild side. Let's eat the cookie.
Two people asked the same question here. Claire and Laura said, who would you most like to write a song with?
Oh, wow. I may shock people here, but I'm a massive fan of Richard Marx. You might know him from a hit that he had in the 80s called Right Here Waiting. I think his songwriting is unbelievable, and I'd love to songwrite with him. So I'd say Richard Marx.
Awesome. So if you wanted to know what it feels like to perform in such a massive crowd on stage.
Best doing in the world.
Yeah, amazing.
It feels unbelievable. I think get such a buzz from it.
But quite scary as well, to be honest. They could throw anything.
Yeah. Never
know. It's great. I love it. I get a little bit nervous sometimes, but I just love it.
It's normal. Yeah, we absolutely love it.
we crave
we
it.
feel alive when we're on stage completely. You know, it's the best feeling in the world. So.
And we just want that feeling all the time. That's why we keep doing it, really.
Yep.
So.
Yep.
And one more question. Jessica asked, if you all got a wish, what would you wish for?
I would wish for my forever world domination. I would say that is what I would wish for.
I'm going to go like beauty contests kind of contestant and go world peace.
World peace.
World peace.
Wow.
Well,
There we go. Yeah, those two. I think if my forever did dominate the world, it would be peaceful.
It would be world peace.
Yeah.
They are the same thing essentially.
Yeah, so that's our answer.
Right, so cheers for talking to me today, guys. What can we be expecting from you, though? Anything on the way very soon?
Lots of gigs, new music,
Fun times,
craziness,
and an amazing journey. So just be part of it and check us out on Facebook and Google My Forever and come and hang out with us.
Yeah.
And how can all your fans get hold of all the music?
You can get all of our music so far on iTunes or Amazon worldwide. If you go to our website, myforeverofficial.com, there's links to get them there, and find us on Facebook. There's all the info on the web.
The possibilities are endless online, so just find us.
And the Facebook is facebook.com/myforeverofficial, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's
correct. Yep.
Okay, thanks for talking with you guys. I'll let you finish off by introducing your song.
Cheers, thanks a lot, Jack. Right, hello guys, this is Silk and Butterflies from our EP Silhouettes and Paper Birds. Hope you enjoy.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank God we